the lunar eclipse, the blood moon that's coming up on the 27th, 28th, 2026 of August. Interesting day for me, very sad day for me. Doesn't matter. I move forward. That's another subject altogether, not from the last video, because I don't give a fuck about that piece of shit. But my life is good. And the lunar eclipse, this blood moon, is just eclipsing out what no longer serves you and bringing in what does serve you and erasing everything. Not knocking tarot readers, please. Tarot readers, I love you all. God, I love you all. You're like family. But listening to too many tarot readers isn't good, honestly. I used to be a tarot reader. I mean, I do read tarot from time to time, although I don't have any more tarot cards. I mean, I have, like playing cards and stuff, but the tarot cards kind of like come into my head um, when I do have a lot downloads. So if you hear me mention tarot, um, that's how I hear it. I mean, see it in my mind's eye. But there is one or two tarot readers that I absolutely love, and one is Estrella. She is an amazing tarot reader. She's a seer. Um, and the other is, well, actually, there's a couple more. I love Medusa. Medusa Supreme Tarot. She's really on point, heavy duty medium. And the other one that I watch a lot is Lilith, the Lilith medium. She's so out there. I love her because she's quirky and she's really on point. I like her a lot. There's a couple more. I can't remember all of them, but and once in a while I'll just, if I run into that, 2 on the clock. If I run into a reader, I'll listen because it's meant for me. But my point is, watching too much of that is confusing because you have to be careful who's reading for you, if they're actually genuine. And a lot of these people unfortunately go by script. And in my opinion, that's my opinion only, because Chiron intuition is very, very good too. I like him a lot. But there's a few people that like me, in the beginning, it needs a lot of, how do I put it? I guess more insight. Letting it's the same repetition. That's what I'm trying to say. Feline intuition is good too. I like her. Um, and that's if I run into it. But I don't care about the karmic crap. I don't. And once I hear somebody talks about karmics, I turn the channel. I don't care about that anymore. I don't want to hear about love readings. I like to hear about intuitive readings. I love Pluto Bean. I think Pluto Bean that's the type of genre of tarot readings I like. I like astral projections, um, downloads, and so forth and so on, and understanding how to elevate the consciousness and clearing your chakras and getting closer to the divine. I mean, we are human. Let's get it straight, guys. We are not holier than thou. Only the divine is holy. I have faults. I have a ton of faults. I am not perfect. Sometimes I fall back. I am first to say it. Today I had a fallback. And I asked the divine to forgive me. And I don't forgive people that I asked him to forgive me. I don't. I don't ask for forgiveness. And I did a video about that. But I did something that I really needed to, step back and say, I wasn't good. And I'm a hothead. I'm a massive hothead. And that is something during this blood moon that I'm going to eclipse out. I need to get in line because this is Saturn retrograde and karma does bite back hard during this retrograde season. Anyone who's done you dirty, like a few people I know in my life, they're going to get hit hard. I wish no ill will on anyone. I hope everybody heals. But I see it, and it's not good. But anyone who's been doing good and stays in check, things are going to work out for you during this Saturn retrograde. It's for 5 months. Okay, so it started a couple weeks ago and it goes all the way through December. So this is going to be a tough season, and we already see what's been happening on this planet. It's been crazy. Um, it's been, I mean, if you know, you know. But a lot of the things that I've also wanted to touch on was just basically clearing your energy. A lot of people put salt by their beds, a lot of people put water under the bed. I used to be one of those people where I cleanse energy out and have selenites, crystals. I had so many crystals once upon a time. I gave them all away because I feel that crystals absorbs energy, and then you have to cleanse those crystals. People do not cleanse crystals. All right. When you absorb energy, let's say you live in a bad home, those energies go into those crystals, and then if you sell them, that energy gets to that other person's home, you're in trouble. So, including selenite, you have to cleanse them. Use incense, sage, whichever, to cleanse your. I keep them in the sunlight. That's very, very important. I keep selenite around windowsills. People put salt, people put herbs, and that's a great idea. I usually use oils. I like to use orange oils and stuff along the windowsill. I don't know why, I just do, and it seems to work. I have had people astral project to me, which is not cool. So I literally put safety pins around me, and that's a form of evil eye. And safety pins seem to work really, really well with me. And then I just ask Archangel Michael to protect me, to protect, who I'm with, and my home, and my vehicle, and my property. And Archangel Michael's with me. He's my brother. And all my archangels, they're my brothers and sisters. I've already told you about a story about that. And there'll be more about that, how I relate with the archangels and with the angels and how I work with them. Also, my high ranking ancestors, high ranking spirit team, and the Most High and the Holy Spirit. People say spirit, I say Holy Spirit. There are many spirits. And doing things to cleanse the home using cloves, using, you know, herbs that are, affordable and simple. Always. I go to the old timey ways. And I don't know how I know how to do it. I guess from my past lives, it's starting to come back to me because I'm remembering my past lives. So, especially when I traveled abroad, it was weird because when I was in Africa, someone in this group, if I'm on Fluid Time Tarot, there was a gentleman that was a member of my group. I don't know if he's still around, but he said that I was a Nubian high priestess and oracle. I saw myself walking in the desert, finally, in sandals, and I was a Nubian um, high priestess, and I saw how thin I was. And I actually wasn't back in Africa, and I was back on that sand because I was in Egypt, and I was walking south, I believe it was, and it was in a dream too that I had, a dream state, and I saw that vision that you had, and it was unbelievable. I hope you're listening to that, and I'm going to put it on the title if I can remember. Um, the Nubian prince, the Nubian oracle, and that I was a princess and I was kidnapped. And I actually was kidnapped in Africa. That's a very true story. But anyway, back to the lunar eclipse. You need to eclipse all the bad energy out. Anything that wants to come near you, eclipse it out. I have been held down by spirits. I eclipse it out. You need to learn to cleanse your energies because these are energies that are in your psyche and your within you that you haven't cleansed out. A lot of anger, hatred, anything that holds you down, that are attachments that no longer should be around you. And I don't allow any of that near me. And I have my archangels protecting me. They're not allowed to be near me. And they go return to sender, return to sender, return to sender to their generational line, the Cillian fold. Don't come near me. I am divinely protected. That 11:11 on the clock when I said that, that is something that someone must say all the time if you're being attacked. And the lunar eclipse, this blood moon, is a very powerful blood moon that's coming up. And people who are wicked will do a lot of rituals. Last year, I went through the blood moon and I eclipsed out that individual, and that's when everything went down. Everything went down, and when everything went down, nothing happened until April of this year. Right after, I believe, I forgot which moon it was, but it was another eclipse. And then today, just a few minutes ago, right before, not a few minutes ago, about a half an hour ago now, I realized an epiphany and had to go back and retrace my notes and retrace my steps also, that an event had happened not 1 year, but 2 years, 2.5 years ago almost, that made perfect sense. And wow, I have been freed all along. The universe is wonderful. 12:22 on the clock when I said that. It's been an amazing journey and an epiphany and a download. I cannot believe people who have wronged me and lied to me and then hide behind a cross and their pig-headed religion, dogma, whatever, are facing major shit consequences. This blood moon will reveal all. And the Saturn retrograde. Like I said, I'm not perfect. I'm far from perfect. And I gotta watch my step too. But this is beyond crazy. Anyway, that's the message so far. If there's any more, I'll come back.